Short form versus long form. Every creator is dealing with this question right now. One format gives you instant results, millions of views overnight, followers flooding in. The other format grows slowly, takes weeks to show up, feels like nothing's happening. But here's what's interesting. The one that feels slow is the one that actually pays. Let me show you what's really going on. Last Tuesday night, you post an Instagram reel, a 45-second productivity tip. Next morning, 1.8 million views, 47,000 likes, 3,200 new followers. Your phone is exploding. This is working. So you post another one, then another. But the next reel, 34k views, the one after 8k. You're back to your normal numbers. The viral moment has passed. Meanwhile, your friend posted a 22-minute YouTube video last week. Day 1, 600 views. Day 2, 28k. Day 3, 95k. And the views will keep growing. What's really happening? Let's break it down. I'm Mahima and you're watching BeerBiceps SkillHouse. If you're creating content, you are facing this choice every single day. Short or long form, quick reach or sustained growth. And the format you choose is determining your income, not just your views. So let's break down what's actually happening and which format makes sense for your goals. Because the answer isn't what most people think it is. Which one is better, which one should you be watching, and more importantly, which one actually builds your career? That's what we're going to figure out because the answer is unique to each one of you. Now, before we get into this, let me show you why this debate even matters. Right now, in India, 50.4% of people use the internet mainly to watch videos. That's more than half the people, which is 600 million people watching something on their phones every single day. India has 385 million Instagram users, that's the highest in the entire world. And YouTube Shorts alone gets 70 billion views per day globally. So clearly, short form videos are winning the numbers game. But here's the catch. Just because something is popular doesn't mean it's useful. That's exactly what the debate is about. So let me break down what's actually happening and why it's happening and what it means for your career. Because trust me, by the end of the video, you'll look at your phone very differently. First, let's get clear on what we're even talking about. Short form content means videos under 90 seconds. Think Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok. Long form content means anything over 3 to 4 minutes. Full length YouTube videos, podcasts, masterclasses, all of that. Now, both have their own place. The question is, which one should dominate your screen time and your choice of creation? And to answer that, we need to understand why these formats even exist. What's the business behind them? Because nothing on the internet is random. Everything is designed. Let me explain why Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube are pushing short-form videos so aggressively. Reason number 1. Completion rates. If you post a 30-second video, about 60 to 80% of people will watch it fully. If you post a 30-minute video, only say 20 to 30% people will finish it. And for platforms, completion rate is everything. Because the more videos people finish, the more the algorithm shows your content to others. More reach means more users. More users means more money for the platform. Reason number 2, more ads. Think about it. If you're watching short videos, you might scroll through 60 different pieces of content. That is 60 opportunities for the platform to show you ads. But if you're watching one 30-minute video, that's just 1 or 2 opportunities for ads. So from a revenue perspective, short form is a gold mine for platforms. Reason 3, data collection. Every time you swipe, pause, or replay a video, the platform is learning about you. It's watching you. Short-form videos generate 15 times more data points than long videos. And data is money in the digital world. So basically, platforms are optimized to make short-form content win. Not because it's better for you, but because it is better for their business. Now, question is, what about creators? What about you and me, people putting videos out? Let me show you what's happening on the creator side. Take Gary Vee, for example. He's one of the biggest names in digital marketing. His entire strategy is based on cutting long videos into dozens of short clips and posting them everywhere. His logic? You need to be where attention is. And right now, attention is on short-form platforms. Fair point. But then, look at someone like Ranveer Allahbadia, our own BeerBiceps. His podcast episodes are 2 to 3 hours long, with politicians, Bollywood celebrities, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders. He also posts on Instagram, but again, they are reels from the main piece, which is the long-form podcasts. His other businesses, say SkillHouse, we create courses. And all of this is again based on long-form content. People don't pay 50,000 for a course because they watched a 30-second reel. They pay because they spent 3 hours listening to him and trusting him. Or take Ankur Warikoo. He posts every single day on Instagram, short, punchy insights. But ask him where his course sales come from. It comes from the credibility built with long-form YouTube videos, 15 to 20-minute deep divers. So here's the pattern. Smart creators use short form to get attention, but they use long form to build trust and make money. Now the most interesting part, the money side of this, because this is where it gets very interesting. Let's say you are a creator with 1 million views on short form content. From ad revenue, you'll make somewhere between 1.5 to 4 lakhs. Now, the same creator with 1 million views on long form content, you will make between 6 lakh to 12 lakh. Why the difference? Because YouTube pays for watch time and not just views. So if someone watches your 20-minute video fully, YouTube makes more money from ads. So they pay you more. But there's an even bigger difference when it comes to selling products. In short form content, 1 lakh views might give you 500 clicks on your link. That is a 0.5% conversion. Whereas in long form content, just say 10,000 views might give you 3,000 clicks. That's a 30% conversion. So if you're selling a course, a product, or a service, long form is objectively better for making money. Let's imagine the scene in a metro. There is an Uncle Ji who's watching Facebook videos. Why? Because it's easy. No commitment. If he doesn't like them, in 3 seconds, he can just swipe. Every swipe gives his brain a little dopamine hit. It feels good. There's another auntie watching YouTube shorts. I think she's watching recipes. Why? She thinks she's being productive. Look, I watched 10 recipes in 5 minutes. I'm learning. But here's the problem. Seeing a recipe is not the same as learning to cook. She's watched 200 recipes, but how many can she actually cook and are registered in the memory? Probably none. There are some students, they're watching Instagram reels. They think they're staying updated, but when it's time to actually apply something, they can't. Because watching 50 tips in 10 minutes is not learning. It's just entertainment and probably bombarding their brains. But then, there's this one person in the corner watching a full-blown podcast. I think he's realized something important. Here's the uncomfortable truth that nobody wants to hear. Short-form content is training your brain to have zero patience. Think about it. 5 years ago, you could sit and watch a 3-hour movie without checking your phone. Today, you can't watch a 10-minute video without getting distracted. That's not by accident. That's because you've trained your brain to expect something new every 15 seconds. And the scary part, this affects your career. Because the ability to focus deeply for 30 minutes, that's what separates top performers from average performers. Attention span is becoming the most valuable yet scarce skill in 2025. Don't just take my word for it. Let me show you what people who've actually built careers are saying.
I get way more followers from Reels, but 80% of my income comes from long videos. It's not even that close.
Every single client who paid me came from watching my long videos. Not a single one came from Reels.
So, what should you do? Should you completely avoid short form? No, that's not realistic. Short videos are everywhere. But here's a strategy that actually works. Follow the 70-20-10 rule. As for consuming videos as a user, 70% of your content consumption should be long form. Podcasts, deep dive videos, masterclasses. 20% can be short form, but use it strategically. If you see something interesting in a reel, go watch the full video, else don't waste time. 10% can be newsletters, summaries, or any other reading. Here's what it looks like daily. Say morning commute, watch a 20-minute video which is educational, not reels. During lunchtime, fine. Scroll for 10 minutes through your Instagram, but set a timer. When it rings, stop. In the evening, watch one 30-minute long podcast or a deep dive on something related to your career or your interests. Do this for a month. Watch how your performance in your personal life and career will change. And if you're a creator, follow the 70-20-10 rule. 70% of your effort should go into long form content. That is your foundation. 20% goes into short form. But here's the key. One long video can give you multiple shots anyways. So 20% effort doesn't really mean fewer pieces. It means you're just repurposing instead of starting from scratch. And the rest 10% of your effort can go into experiments. Newsletters, live streams, collabs. This keeps you ahead of the curve. The formula is simple. Long form builds your career, gets you money. Short form gives you reach. Experiments keep you future-proof. Short form is not bad. Long form is not boring. They're just tools. Different tools for different jobs. If you're serious about actually building skills and not just watching videos, check out BeerBiceps SkillHouse Career Accelerator program in the description below. 15 days, real mentors, real framework, real results. The first 10 people get free career audit worth Rs 25,000. Because here's the truth. Short form makes you aware of things. Long form makes you good at things. And the market pays for people who are good, not just aware. See you in the next one.